What's up, Earth? Georgiana here. Welcome to the show where we talk about life lessons that we've learned from K-dramas, Nollywood movies, and Black films. Today, we're looking at the top 5 most realistic K-drama or film that portrays an older woman dating a younger man. I hope that you will stick around. But first, thank you to the new subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I want to thank our supportive, loyal subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. I hope that you are all doing really, really well. This week has been crazy for me, but I am hanging in there, praise Jesus, and I am just excited to talk about something totally different. So, you ready? You ready? Let's get into it. So I'm going to start with number 5. And coming in at number 5 is The Perfect Find, which is currently on Netflix. It is a 2023 release and it is in English. It stars Keith Powers as Eric and Gabrielle Union as Jenna Jones. And the general synopsis is everything's at stake for a 40-year-old woman, her career, her ticking biological clock, and her bank account. She risks it all for an intense secret romance with the one person who could destroy her comeback. Now, I do believe that it was very realistic and very authentic, and you really got to sense why Jenna, Gabrielle's character, why she was hesitant, not just because of who his mother was, but because of his age, because throughout the movie she kept pointing out, oh, your generation, which was kind of annoying, but it was well written and some shots of it was really good. But as a whole, as the story, it is based on a book, but as a whole, I felt like it was a story that needed to be told, and it was told very well, and they had great chemistry, and it was very much believable, and that you could see that. And I think a lot of the challenges that people who date guys that are younger, it's that, is there a future? And when she got pregnant, that question was really highlighted in that, was he ready to be a dad? Because like I said, he was in his mid-20s, so maybe 25. And so it's like, whoa, here's this woman pregnant for me. But that's one thing I would say, right? Red flags, like you need to talk about the future. If you're going to be dating someone younger, you need to get the future clear. Like, are you going to be able to have kids for this person, depending on how much older, right? You might both still be in your 20s, but maybe you're the woman's 29 and you, the guy, you're 25. You know what I mean? But you still need to make those things clear, because that pregnancy thing was kind of like a pause thing for them, because he wasn't sure, but she wanted to keep the baby because she was at an age where she could, regardless of if he wanted to acknowledge that, he was the father. So go ahead and check out The Perfect Find for sure. Next up is Encounter, coming in at number 4. It is a 2019 K-drama, and it stars Song Yi-koi as Cha Soo-hin and Park Bo-gum as Kim Jin-hyuk, and it does have subtitles. And the general synopsis of it is an ordinary man and the daughter of a rich and powerful politician grow fond of each other. They must decide between having all the worldly pleasures and authority or giving it all up to be together. This was really, really romantic. They both met in Cuba, and come to find out later, after they left Cuba, he works for her at the hotel. Actually, he's starting up all new. And I mean, there is an age difference between them. She's already been married, now divorced. It was very much realistic in that, when you've been married and you're older and you want to start dating, it's like, do I want to date someone younger than me? And not only that, she had more money than him, and the cultural norms of Can he not take care of me? I know that there are questions like that for women that are older, but like I said, it depends on what age group you're in. You know, when you're dating someone older, are you in your 20s and you're both in your 30s, but it's just like a 5-year age gap? But for me, I thought it was very much realistic. Their chemistry was really, really intense, and I really enjoyed their characters. They played it really well, and he really loved her. He cared about her, whether she was the boss or not, it was her. But one thing is that if you're the older woman, be open to love. Be open to where it is coming from. Now, yes, let it be the legal age. Please, I am begging you, let it be legal. But be open to love. And that's what I got from this K-drama. No matter your age, you have to be open to love. It is so crucial. So next up is number 3, and it is the K-drama One Spring Night. It is currently on Netflix, and it is a 2019 K-drama with subtitles. It stars Jung Hae-in as Yoo Jae-hoo and Han Ji-min as Jong-in. And the general synopsis is that it dives into the complexities of modern relationships, portraying a librarian and a pharmacist as they face societal expectations and personal desires. And it really was very much realistic. I've done a video on this K-drama, and it's one of my favorite. And it dealt with it kind of twisted it, because typically is that the older woman already has a kid, she's already had a life, but she hadn't been married, she didn't have no kids, but he had a kid and he was younger than her. And so I think my takeaway from it was, if you are the older woman, are you okay with now dating someone that's younger and they have a kid? So it's like 2 things you have to think about, right? He's younger and he's got a kid. Like, do you now want to be a mom? Because I know there are some people that don't want to be parents, and they've made that decision. So she had to think about that, and also society is kind of like, looking down on him for having a kid, even though he had a good job as a pharmacist and he could still take care of her, but as an older woman, you have to think about this person, not just of their age, right, but also their past. Are you okay with the past? Are you okay with who they are from the past? Because whether they're young or not, they still got a past. We all got a past, because as long as we're living, it is a sure thing. So can you live with that? I really loved One Spring Night. Like I said, it's one of my favorite. Their chemistry was really great, and I really enjoyed loving it, and I really enjoyed watching it, and it was very, very, very well written. So now we're moving on to number 2, which is Forecasting Love and Weather, and it has 2 of my favorite people, the gorgeous Park Min-young and the handsome Sung Kang, and it is currently on Netflix, and it is a 2022 K-drama with subtitles. The general synopsis: inside a National Weather Service, love proves just as difficult to predict as rain or shine for a diligent forecaster and her free-spirited co-worker. I loved it. It was very much well written, well acted, of course, in their chemistry, because like I said, Park Min-young, like, I believe she has chemistry with everybody, okay? So it was, they had to deal with the age thing, and also in the fact that he worked for her. She was his boss, but she had just ended, and then her engagement just ended, and he also just ended a relationship. So they were both hurt, So if you're an older person and you're dating this young person, my takeaway is, do not bring anything from the past into the present, whether they're young or not. Like, don't bring that in order to have a a good relationship. Don't let your past hurt control your future love, okay? But for me, it was great. Their chemistry was great, and that's why it's number 2 for me. And now, moving on to number 1. Number 1 for me is Something in the Rain. I've done a video on Something in the Rain. Here's the general rundown of it. It is on Netflix currently, and it is a 2018 K-drama, and it does have subtitle. The general synopsis: when a single career woman reunites with her best friend's younger brother after he returns from 3 years of working abroad, their efforts to reconnect grows into romance. And it stars Jong Hae-in as Seo Joon-hee, Song Yi-jin as Yoon Jin-ah. And it was very much realistic, from dealing with societal, what they're saying about you, dealing with your family, and everyone thinking, oh, this is just fun, but don't get hurt and all of that. And it's like, no, it's not fun. It can actually be true love. It was my favorite. I might not have liked the mother in it, and I might not have agreed with them not, and did they get married? And I just, but the story as a whole was very much well executed, in that the challenges that you face when you are a older woman dating a younger man, because in society we're used to the older man dating the younger woman, but we need to get used to older women dating younger men. Like, it's okay. I believe if everyone's of legal age, like I said, we should all be open to love. So my takeaway was, don't care what people have to say. Do you like this person? Is there a future there? Have you both talked about the red flags, and what does the future look like? Don't care what anybody else have to say. That was my takeaway from it. But definitely check out Something in the Rain. And that is it for today. That is the top 5. But before we go, I would like to encourage us with a scripture. And it's from 2 Timothy 1:7. And it reads, "For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control." So if you are an older person and there's somebody that's younger than you that you want to get to know and have a deeper relationship with, let go of your fears today and find out more about them. Because when you operate in love, you just might discover the love of your life. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you are not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And can I ask you to do me a favor? Go ahead and comment below what your takeaway were when you watch these K-drama and the movie. And also, am I missing one? Let me know your thoughts. But until then, y'all, please take care of yourself. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.